Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Chronicles of a Nigerian Woman. My name is Fagbeja, and today I'll be reading Molara's story. I am a nurse, but in my younger years, I used to work as an auxiliary nurse before I could raise enough money to go back for a degree in nursing. In those years, I used to work freelance in various hospitals, many of them by referral, so I never stayed very long in one place. I remember when I worked in a particular hospital. It was a women's clinic, and the doctor who owned it was male. So, I often had to stay in the room when he examined patients. I remember the case of a particular young lady. It was very pathetic, and so it stuck with me. She was 20 when she came to the clinic bleeding profusely. She was in her second year in the university and came alone. From what she told the doctor, she had her third abortion in the space of 2 years via D&C about 2 days earlier and had been bleeding ever since. She was very weak, and when she got to us, it was clear she needed to be admitted and transfused. But the doctor insisted that he would not treat her without a family member being present. So she called a man she told us was her uncle, but who we later found to be her boyfriend. He was obviously older, perhaps in his mid-30s. Anyway, she was admitted and she was given the appropriate treatment. However, the doctor found that her uterus had been damaged, and from the extent of the injury, she was told she would most likely not be able to have children. She was so young, and she was visibly shattered by the news. I was only 2 years older than she was, and I could only imagine what it would mean to her. Her face and her name were etched in my memory. That happened about 12 years ago. A few weeks back, my best friend invited me to her older brother's wedding. He had lived in Europe for several years, and he had met his fiancée on one of his trips to Nigeria, and they had been together for about 2 years. My friend had told me a lot about her incoming sister-in-law and how much of a lovely person she was. A fully committed church girl with a great personality, respectful, etc. I was certainly very happy for her brother. He was about 5 years older than we were, and we had been hoping he would get married soon. On the day of the traditional wedding, I was there early to help my friend. Imagine my shock when the bride arrived, and it was the lady from the hospital. Of course, she did not recognize me. I had put on weight after 2 pregnancies, and moreover, she probably had no cause to keep my face in her memory. I, however, could never forget hers. Plus, I remembered her name very well too. It hadn't occurred to me when I saw the surname on the invitation until I saw her. I remained calm and went through the ceremonies over the next 2 days. But ever since then, I have been in turmoil. My friend and her brother were very close, and I think he would have mentioned to her if there were any medical issues. Also, with the way she has been going on about finally becoming an auntie soon, I don't think she has any knowledge of her sister-in-law's situation. We have been friends for almost 20 years, and her family has become like mine. I don't want to see them hurt, but it would be unethical of me to share the information I have because it is privileged medical knowledge. Moreover, I don't want to appear like a snitch, and I definitely don't want to destroy her brother's marriage. I have felt very conflicted since the wedding. I'm not sure how to handle things. Should I just keep quiet and see what the consequences will be? Or should I mention it to my best friend? Honestly, I don't know what to do. Do you have any advice for Molara? How do you think she should go about handling the information she has? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my videos.